Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel. My little laugh. I'm walking around here this morning and tomorrow I'm off to Rome, but I want to share a few moments with you this morning. Take you outside with me. And Betty, go on inside. I hope this finds you well, and if it doesn't, there's a fresh moment for you right now, just to begin to just be you. Doesn't even matter what it is. Just there's a moment, and there's always people who are out there to support you on who you are. And yeah, so that's good. My neighbors are there. Anyway, thank you again for watching me, and welcome to my channel. I'm just here to remind you of something that's very, very important. And what is very, very important is that you do you. And I really firmly believe that this is good, not good, light, that we have, you know, like if you're feeling very uncomfortable about sharing yourself or about taking risks or feeling vulnerable that you feel when you step outside your comfort zone, you know, to manifest your dreams, because all your dreams do come true, and when you realize that you are, the power of your intention will create the most amazing life that you want. But first, we got to get out of the way of ourselves and our thoughts of thinking that we're not good enough, or that we're doing things that people are, you know, even if you don't even realize that a lot of things that you do are motivated by what people think of you and what their opinions about you are, and blah blah blah, all this bullshit. You got to get past that fucking stuff, because it's like you know, and I'm like really here to just to remind you that stepping out of your comfort zone, that's why it's called a comfort zone, and why you need to be yourself completely, and take risks for you to feel. Why don't you like create? You can create those things, because when life is a routine, we follow those routines, and we do everything. We can do everything the same every day in the respect of like for comfort, and we never ever like, you know, appear to be something different to people, because, you know, consciously or subconsciously, most likely you're so concerned about what other people think. I can speak, you know, I can really speak for that, because I have always kind of had that, and this social pressure of like, you know, it's very interesting, because when you start to realize that you are your own captain, and that you are driving your own ship here, and that the illusion of what people are thinking about you is so big, because, and like really, we adapt ourselves to what is social norm, and we do all those kind of things because we want to fit in, and that's our nature in the beginning of our lives. And we start to like, you know, start to navigate our way and manipulate our way and all those kind of things, which like brings you to this day to realize that you are a badass. You know, like, you know, to realize, first of all, you are a badass, like, period. Like, there's no need to have to prove that to anybody. Maybe even to yourself, but you can already let go and realize that you are your own, you know, badass. That you are a badass, period. It's your birthright. So it's like you don't have to prove anything, but, you know, the people who are not listening to this talk right now are the people, well, I mean, I'm not saying, you know, are the people who don't have any, you know, any inclination that something is going on outside, that you have been conformed to social norms, and that you're powerful, and that, you know, there are all those kind of people out there for sure, but there are people like myself who realize that the oddball, or the love expression, or the fullness of like of your heart is really obvious, and that you just share because you want to share, and you take risks, which is incredible, that those certain risks are your birthright. You don't have to take a risk to be seen a certain way. But there are definitely there are definitely opportunities when you create. Eleanor Roosevelt said, and I love that, do something that scares you every day, and you know, you'll realize that fear is an illusion, right? So like, you can really feel that, and you can create that, and I do that. I love it, I love it, love it very much. And however, you know, like, I answer to my own self, and like, you know, the feelings of inferiority can arise in my mind, and I can like start to so-called believe it, but I'm not inferior, and there's nothing wrong with inferior thoughts. That's just part of our existence. When you have, there's nothing wrong with anything, really, you know what I mean? It's just, there's nothing wrong. And like, but if you have this insatiable desire to bust out of the box that you're in, and to you know, put your hands to the sky for your independence and your love. I like love junkie, you know, I'm a love junkie, honey, and I love to like fucking, you know, express myself in so many ways, and I'm getting more and more familiar with that, you know, authentic power within myself to, you know, stand out for myself, you know, like, because this is my world, and I want to be the, you know, I'm the star of my own movie. So I love that, and I like, you know, I'm even like, just, I love when I get a dislike. You know, like when I get a thumbs down on my videos, on my Messy Mary videos, I love that. I'm so much more into, because then I know, you know, it's like that person, I feel such compassion in the sense of that person has their own journey. And all of that is good. The people who don't want to be your friends, you know, like, that's maybe synonymous with that for when you're like a little child and you're like, you don't fit in, and nobody really fits in if they're themselves. Do you know what I mean? I think in a sense, because there are always these dynamics with people, and there are like, you know, people go that way, people go that way, people go that way, and people go that way, and also, you know, going north, and some people go south. We all have our own journeys, and we all need to respect ourselves for having our own journey, and respect others for that. So power to the dislikes, you know, power to the dislikes. And one friend of mine said, you have arrived, and that feels really good for me, for my own self. And when you do you, it is the most powerful thing. And it's really hard. So I'm here to share with you that it's really fucking hard, because you feel what you feel, and all that's good. But after, like what I said yesterday, and we keep it going, is that you're a badass, and that you do create your own world. The law of attraction is big and present and always there, and it's what you're creating by default. You create your reality. There's no such thing as reality. The illusion of reality is so big in a lot of people that they believe their fears, they believe they're inhibited, they believe that they are powerless, they believe all of these things that the social norms has created, and we think that there's something wrong with us, you know, because you feel odd, you feel like nobody likes me, or if you feel that way, and I'm sure at some point in our lives somebody has felt like that. We have all felt like that at one point. And I'm here to tell you that the law of attraction is so big, and the most important thing to realize, if you want to realize that you can manifest your own dreams, but you gotta get through all the bullshit. You've gotta put yourself out there in the sense of like, or just in your mind at least, you know? Put yourself out there, follow your desires, your dreams, realize you are your own artistic project, and that you can let go. And fall in love with not knowing. You know what I mean? I think that is a technique, and for me, I don't know what's gonna come, and when my mind gets overwhelmed with projects, or if it starts to arise like that, I just let it go, because I'm not even there at the moment. So this is like a whole new way, a different way, with me taking risk and putting myself out there, and like just with my work in general, and just with my person, because I am my own fucking badass, and I am absolutely owning that shit. I'm owning it, and I want you to own it too. So it's just like, yeah, whatever, you know. People will always assume things and realize assumptions are assumptions. But we do that too. We also assume because that's how we are. But behind all that drama is the blue sky. And you're the blue sky. And all of those clouds that pass by are opportunities for you to hook onto them or not, negative or positive. All of it, bubble, 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 bubble. So anyway, I'm just here to remind you that you are your own badass and that you do manifest your dreams and that you can let go of what people think of you. And that's a beautiful gift. And you are doing the world service. And it's like karma, it all comes back to you. And it's so beautiful. And you do you. And our world is a brighter place. Keep smiling. I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Bye.